Hey everybody, how y'all doing out there? Brett here for another episode of TopoRanger. It's going to be in the low 90s today in the Great Valley, which is where I am in Franklin County, Pennsylvania. So it's going to be really hot, and I figured what better way to get away from the heat, as always, is to get wet. And I'm standing in a nice beautiful creek here, and there's also all kinds of cool little caves on the side of this creek. That's about it. Oh yeah, I also found these brand new U-line black gloves. I rinsed out. I'm going to use these. I've been wanting a pair of black gloves, so whoever left these here, thanks a lot. Don't forget to subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, all right? Let's get started here. I think this is I want to say the St. Paul limestone. Look at that. So there are shallow pockets all up and down, all up from here over there where there's a bridge, and up closer to the bridge there is a cave that goes back. It's not a big cave, but it goes back farther than just a shallow pocket. So we're gonna start here and work our way up along that side of the creek. First one is right here, and it's definitely cooler in here. And look at that shape. You see that nice shape. It's definitely phreatic. It goes from here the whole way over to there, and it also goes over there. Here, let's go over to this entrance right there. This one is behind this giant log. Actually, this log kind of blocks up the whole thing. I wonder if we could push this. Oh, what's that smell? Oh man. Oh, I hope that's not coming from the cave. Whew. All right, let's, whoa. Oh, okay, I was just hit by an overwhelming smell of rotting flesh. So, and it hit me right here. I don't know if there's could be a dead woodchuck in there. Here, I'll tell you what, let's go up here a little bit. Quite a few creek chub here. And the water is nice and clear. Nice and cold too. Unlike the water in the whole Wood Gorge just below the dam, which is probably 85 today. Whoa, and that feels good. Yeah, that water's nice and cold. And we got some more little tubes over here. Here, let's get rid of this stuff. Let's just push this whole thing over here. Here's another one. Man, look at that. Look at the way this limestone is weathering out here. It's almost like it's got razor blades, very sharp projections and little fins. You see that little fin there? It might be like chert or maybe some sand or clay, but it's hard as a rock. You fall on that, whoosh. And that's what the sides of this, the sides of the passage are pretty much made out of. Now this one here just kind of goes back, and it's just infill with sediment from the creek at about 5 feet back. This one goes up in a fissure. This one actually has a fin right in the middle. There you go. Okay, let's see if we can get a better shot of this. It's funny because I was just talking about a razor blade. Look at that right there. See that fin? It's only about a ½ inch thick at the thinnest, and it's just, see that? Just dissolved, eroded right out, sorry, dissolved right out of there. Oh, there we go. It even has a little sound, a little tone to it. All right, let's back up out of this one. And you can see they're all just boom, 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 boom. They're all following these, what I guess are joints. All right, so here's the next one. This one is really just, it only goes back about 2 or 3 feet. But the shape is that of a Hershey's Kiss. Yeah, let's get rid of this sucker. All right, guys, we're back. I have to go out and get new batteries for this GoPro because the other battery I was using, I think it's shot. It keeps shutting down on me. It happened to me over at the at Quartzilla, and now it's happening here. So hopefully this battery lasts. I think it will. All right, so let's head back over here where we left the light. I think we were there, here. That was the one with the fin. And then I pulled this. Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. So what I did was this rock here was on top there. I wanted to say, you say, well, how do these things get formed? And I'm willing to bet that most of these along this creek here are starting on these, which I'm pretty sure this is a joint. So when the limestone is being laid down, when it gets, the pressure squeezes it, and as it settles, cracks, fissure, or cracks, joints appear in the rock. Now over time those joints can stay in the rock, and then eventually those joints can be the very beginnings of a cave passage, where a little bit of water might find its way down this joint from the surface. See right here? Down into there, and then it slowly, you begin to get water slowly channeled into preferential conduits, cave passages. And then when you get it completely underwater and you get a pressure, right, like the pressure you might find inside a pipe, and then the pressure is going to push out, and I don't know how to explain this. I don't know what the technical terms are other than phreatic, meaning underground, or underwater. And the basic phreatic shape is an oval, which is basically what you got here. And then a lot of times you'll have little variations based upon the rock, based upon a lot of other variables. But the basic shape is an oval. Here's another one right here. This one's even bigger. Yeah. And again, here's the joint, right? This would be the joint. Actually, maybe there might be two here. That is guiding the direction, If I came out here. Imagine, if you will, this creek 100,000 years ago, right? Theoretically, it would have been up higher, okay? And this slab of bedrock here might have been, 40 or 50 feet below the surface, at which time you could have had these caves forming. Because cave passages have been known to go directly under streams and rivers. Sometimes they they capture water, sometimes they don't. But and then as the stream slowly cut down over that 100,000 years, eventually it would have breached into or broken into the underlying cave passage here, and now the stream is at this level, and you get these small little creekside caves. All right, hold on, let's get the light here. Oh wow, looks like we've got some alfalfa Smells good. Doesn't smell like a dead wombat. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so here's the basic oval shape. You see it there? And look at that. Oh man, I tell you what, if you're going through these passages, this stuff would rip you to shreds, man. And it does look like, yeah, okay, so here we go. Let's look right here. Let me get it in focus. Let me get it so it, all right, that should be coming out, okay? So what you're looking at right there, you see the gray, there's gray layers, and then there's a lighter tannish, really light tan layers kind of interspersed there in between the gray layers. Now my understanding is that the gray layers is actually, that's the limestone, that's the bedrock. And then those partings are made up of some impurity like sand or clay that has been compressed, you know, and lithified, made into rock. So when you get the more pure, the limestone dissolving, right, over time, and the partings, the impurities of the partings are more resistant, certainly to mechanical weathering, as well as probably chemical weathering, that they tend to stand out and form these knife-like ridges. I mean, look at this one right here. I mean, I'll put my finger on that. If I took my glove off, pushed my finger on that, and went like that real quick, this thing would probably slice my finger right open. Yeah. Here's a good example right here. There, you see that? That's a really good example. There you have that dark, sorry, that gray layer, and then below it and above it you have the impurities. So this one looks like it connects up there. Now one of the, oh, look at that fin right there. You see that? Oh wow. I wish I had a laser pointer. Okay, so right here, you see this? And then you go down, right? It's hard for me to see exactly where my finger is. Right there, you see that? It gets super thin there, and there's a little section that's left over. But that whole thing is just a thin, it was just a thin remnant of rock. And then you got some kind of seed sprouting there. It's hot, bro. All right, let's go down to the other one here. Yeah. So that's looking down. It kind of stinks. That's looking down the other end. We got a big pile of gunk here that's stinkifying everything. See how undercut that is? Let's turn on my headlamp, see if that helps. Oh yeah, there you go. You see, you got that classic oval shape. Goes there, and there's the, right there's that thin band, and there's just a bunch of gunk right here. So let's head up a little farther. Right now the creek bed is just a solid bedding plane of rock. It goes right down there where the deepest part is. It's kind of cool. All right, somewhere between here, possibly this one right here, and the bridge right there is the cave that actually goes back under a little bit. Tell you what, let's take the helmet off, that way we can point the light, and we don't actually have a roof over our heads. Let's get rid of this here. Oh, okay. So this one here is just low. See that spider web right there? So stuff just washes in here. And right there you can see there's a little miniature skylight. Lots of mosquitoes, but this just looks like an undercut bank. I don't think this is the entrance to the actual cave. That's it. No. That just looks, well, I don't know. It looks like it fills. But you know, all these little tubes and passages of whatever size, they can connect beyond the fill. Okay, let's just climb up here and see. Maybe the entrance is right up there. Action. There is a big crack here, but it's infested. It looks like this big triangular chunk fell off here. There's something over there though. You see that right there? What's that? It's all thorns. Huh. You see that right there? There. Let's stick the camera right over here. Ow. That's definitely a passage there. I don't know if it goes anywhere. I can't quite see around the corner. My understanding is that the cave is at creek level. Yeah, you see how this is split off. So this, well, maybe not. Maybe this is not something that's fallen off. Maybe this is just a joint that was been enlarged, because it looks like it goes under there too. All right, let's go back down to creek level and then head upstream a little bit. Oh, I got crawfish. Just saw a whole bunch of them right here. Where'd they go? Well, there's a creek chub. There he is, right there. You see him? Nice. There's another one right there. Nice ones. We have what I think is a down tree here. Aha, what's this? I should have brought my machete. That's what I could use. Oh my God, that's just a nest of thorns. All right. See that? Those are thorns. Ouch. Oh man. I got punked. It didn't even go back a foot. All right. That's nothing. Oh wait, is that a fossil? No, sorry. No. Some solutional features, but nothing, no entrances. Here, let's cut around this this right here. All right, here we are back at the limestone. Oh. That's about a 15-foot cliff there. And let's see what we got. Well, it's supposed to be somewhere right along here. And I didn't really see anything that really jumped out at me as it's going back. But like I said, it could be obscured. Could be, could have been backfilled with sediment from the stream over the years. I think it was surveyed in the 50s or 60s of last century, so things can really change a lot around, around entrances over, 50, 60, 70 years now. I'm wondering if it isn't behind here, because we looked there and we looked here, but right here it's completely grown over. There's nothing there though. Now, what about in here? Oh, look at that. That's some good mud. Huh. I'm not seeing anything here either, huh? Now look at this grass here. I'm wondering if is this the same stuff that I saw down in the previous episode? What I was speculating was sedge grass. This is a lot taller though, but it does have these little things sprouting from it, which are kind of similar to what we saw in the gorge. I mean, this stuff, oh, sorry. These can get up to six feet high. According to this little bunch right here. I wonder if that's the same grass, just on a bigger scale. All right, guys, it's gonna wrap it up for this episode. Sorry we didn't find the cave. You win some, you lose some, right? But we did check out some pretty cool karst features, limestone with various types of passages and phreatic passages that were formed underwater. One of the bigger ones is right there. That's where that nasty smell was coming out. I think there's something dead up in that one. So we didn't get to inspect that one, which is too bad, because that one looked like one of the more interesting ones. As always, love having you along. Make sure you subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. Follow me on all platforms. All right. This is Brett for TopoRanger. I'll see you next time.